Hey everybody, Dan here for Argo Comics, where we do not just make independent comics, we support independent comics, and we have some independent comics right here that we are going to go through. I will start off by asking you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. We want to give a lot of exposure to these independent comics that some really great creators are involved in making, and I want to see more people become aware of them. So please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, get on board, and let's spread this indie comics movement. All right. I do have to point out that I have a new issue myself, Argo 5, number 43. Okay. Uh, that might be reminiscent to a certain movie poster for some people. And creator-wise, I wrote it. Art by Leo Gundam, colors Danielle Rodriguez started it off with pages 1 to 4. Then Tio Piniero came in for 5 to 22, and I lettered it. Covers are both by. We have a variant cover. If you go to the Indie Planet listing, I'll put a link in the description. Then you can click to see the other cover as well. Um, I have a story summary of what went on last issue, because 42 and 43 kind of a continuation, and we see Blue Dynamo finds himself in a place called Xanadu. Um, which I don't want to give too much away after that, but that is at least giving you an idea of Leo's work. Again, Daniel's colors on this. Leo's been the regular artist now on Argo 5 for a little bit. We do see some more of Pink Puma and Red Rooster, so they're part of this story as well. But yeah, I mean, very happy to get this second part in for people who've been waiting for it. I got a few messages on Facebook, so hopefully those people will see the new post I put out saying the issue is available. And there's a little team pinup. Gilbert Monsanto. Always love his work. So everyone knows who buys the book that Argo 5 has a kind of a pinup section in the back. A lot of great artists contributed. Had some big name pros in the past, even, and it's always a enjoyable part to see some different takes at the end of the book. But Leo's been doing a fantastic job throughout. And again, Argo 543, Argo Comics. We also have a number of books I had backed on Kickstarter from G-Man Comics. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 8 books came in at this point. Let's see, we had Tyrannus the Thunderlord. Okay, and that's a Simon M. Kirby is appearing in that book. It is basically a rundown of G-Man Comics characters. See on this back cover. See, credits. Yeah, I like that Simon M. Kirby character. Here we go. Eric N. Bennett, words and letters. Luis Rivera, pictures. Federico Pepito Shock Jr., colors. Relinzioko colors, Victor Ranieri colors, Jim Burrows managing editor, Rick Offenberger editor-in-chief. Okay, here's a good double-page spread where we can see Simon and Kirby, or Agent Simon and Kirby, Sergeant Flag, and Tyrannus all in one shot right there. So Luis Rivera is a long-standing fixture in the indie comics scene. It's a lot of great work. So I think anyone who purchases this book will be quite happy with it. We have, let me go on to those particular two characters, Simon and Kirby, number 7. Okay. This appears, yeah, Rick Offenberger writer, Gilbert Monsanto doing the art, Eric Bennett doing the letters, Chris Squires script editor, Jim Burrows managing editor. So, try to give him more. Here we go. There's a cool shot here, giving you some look at Gilbert's colors and writing in colors. Always fantastic work by Gilbert. He's also the mastermind behind the Highlight series, and great work by him. And this is issue number 7, so these books are rolling along. Sergeant Flag, number 3. It's a pretty cool cover. When you back G-Man Comics and Kickstarter, you have several covers to choose from, or well, 3, 4 covers to choose from each issue. So that's always a cool thing to do at the end of the campaign. They send you your survey, and you're able to pick your covers. Writer Rick Offenberger, art Gilbert Monsanto, letters Michael W. Belcher, editor Chris Squires, managing editor Jim Burrows. Okay, so again we have Gilbert hitting the art. So you're not going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a cool shot of Sergeant Flag right there. So that we have number 3. Okay, and again, this is a pretty cool cover. So all the books have that cast in the back. And we got G-Men United, number 3. Okay. Actually, let's go back here just for a real quick check. I just saw this. Stefani Renee did this cover. And we have, let's see. Oh, Stefani Renee, I picked his cover for this one also. Okay, G-Men United number 3. Okay, words and letters, Eric and Bennett. Ron Williams doing the pencils and inks. Victor Ranieri doing the colors. Jim Burrows managing editor. Rick Offenberger editor-in-chief. So, oh, actually, 1 minute. Because I was going to say the first few pages didn't look like. So this is an anthology, actually. I didn't just see the credits. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. So the credits I just read are for this Tales of Otherworld, and that's with the Ron Williams art. Okay? Because the first story is Rick Offenberger writer. Pencils were by Hick. Yeah, Hiquue. And then Tio Pinheiro, who I mentioned doing the colors on the Argo 5 issue, doing the colors here. So that's Hick's art with Tio Piniero doing the colors. We're going to have a third story, I'm sure. Night Lily. Jim Burrow, the writer. Dean Juliet, artist. Danilo Lido, colorist. Francisco Zamora, letterer. And Rick Offenberger, editor-in-chief. They have a cool splash page to show you that style. Yeah, so this Dean Juliet, seen his work before, very good. And Francisco Zamora does a lot of lettering in Argo comics, so I'm familiar with his work. He's going to always do a very professional job. So this is G-Men United, more of an anthology. Lynx, number 3. Okay. Lynx number 3. Writer, Rick Offenberger. Artist, Alan Faria. Colors, Tio Piniero. Letters, Eric Bennett. Script editor, Chris Squires. And managing editor, Jim Burrows. So sometimes Alan does his own colors. Here, Tio is doing colors for him. And 2 great artists. So their combination is very good. So yeah, Lynx is more or less just saw them, this male and female duo in white. Okay, and Lynx is a feline, so they have claws. There they are, leaping into action. Very good stuff. Onward to Invictus, number 3. Invictus being this character right there. Okay, you can see all the past issues in the other indie halls. If you do a search for G-Man Comics, you'll see the other halls where I had all the other issues that have come out. So I have everything they've produced thus far. This cover I don't even need to look up, Gilbert Monsanto. But inside, oh yeah, story Jim Burrows. Gilbert Monsanto did the art here. Mike W. Belcher, letters. So we've had a bunch of Gilbert's work throughout this row of books, and always great stuff. And it's cool to see some of these other characters popping up. We had Highlight that I mentioned before. Okay, number 2. So this issue has a team called Pantheons, which was part of Gilbert's Arena contest in a Facebook group, Gilbert Monsanto's Arena. You can look that up. And Pantheon had a group of, I'll say, deity type characters who band together as a group called Pantheon. Among them was my own Shazrath from Argo 5, and here's a double page spread of Shazrath in action. I just so happened to open to that one. So that's very cool to see for any of the Argo 5 fans. Again, that's highlight number 2. But I have a bunch of other great, talented creators blending their characters. There's a group shot. And then lastly, we have G-Man Universe. Okay. Which is a handbook style book giving you various characters that are in the G-Man universe, or guest stars like Jester from Mike Spagnola. So that's another various artists doing this handbook style book. But I'm going to end it right there for now. Keep coming back. I'm going to do the rest of the books on the next shot. And I just want to make these a little more condensed so people can get through them all. Okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one.